rolling log. She set a cracking pace so far.
And that's what you call the commentator's curse.
Take two. This time she gets across. Rubber Woman on the way to a great time. Just 2 launch pads to go. Oh, she doesn't want to get too much bounce. That's well done. Up to number 2.
And she's done it.
Beautiful. The rubber hits the road with a time of 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
Will Rubber Woman's time stick? Not if our next contender has her way. Kobe Dark Horse Mulligan raced to a solid 3rd place on the qualifier before squeaking through in 5th place in the sweeper and qualifying 3rd on the dizzy dump. She's got the heart of a Melbourne Cup winner, this one.
I'm sure we're about to witness a dogged dash for the cash.
The Dark Horse has spent plenty of time in the water today. Hope she doesn't come down with a nasty bout of equine flu.
Onto the run. Ooh, Barrels 1, Kobe 0.
I think I'm going to bet on red here, James. And double down.
Kobe really caught up on the Barrels. Over she goes and finally gets to the top. The water wall should be a lot easier.
Easier? Maybe greasy is a better word.
No! Back up the tall ladder. The Dark Horse for another crack at the water wall. Finally, she's across and preparing for the spinner. The Dark Horse dives on and manages to stay on. Looking for a quick jump and... Oh!
No! The Dark Horse just jumped too soon. And that crash has taken so much out of our feisty filly.
She has to go all the way back to the water wall. Looking for a handhold.
Oh!
She's off again.
Is our Dark Horse a stayer? I have my doubts, JB. She is looking spent.
The Dark Horse hits the drink again. She looks resigned to her fate. I think the Dark Horse is gone, Kelly.
She's quick, guys. She's quit. She can't do it. It's a real shame.
So the Wipeout zone whips the Dark Horse. She cannot finish. That means the Rubber Woman's time still stands. Is her bank account about to get a boost?
Not if strategy man Ed Mulvey and Demolition Dave Marshall have a say in it.
See if they can steal the prize when Wipeout Australia returns. Welcome back to Wipeout Australia, where 2 contestants still have a shot to claim $20,000.
Now, in our first half of the Wipeout zone, Dark Horse Kobe Mulligan couldn't complete the course. So, that leaves Rubber Girl Jane Auschwager with the time to beat.
But now the guys get their turn, and it all starts with our man with the plan, strategy man Ed Mulvey.
Strategy man is on an upward curve. He qualified a disappointing 9th in the qualifier, then 4th in the sweeper, and up to 2nd in the dizzy dummy. Has he hit form at the right time?
Come on! Once again, it's a bareback slide down killer serve.
Oh, James, that's a lot of friction. I'm not sure he'll get his deposit back on that wetsuit.
The strategy man spends most of his time at the chessboard. He faces a challenge of a completely different nature tonight.
I get the feeling strategy man has played more than his fair share of Donkey Kong.
Strategy man, over the barrels. Last one, and now he faces a close encounter of the liquid kind. Slow but steady across the water wall.
He's all brains, no brawn, this guy.
And now to our twisted little friend, the spinner.
Goes to prove that Wipeout Australia is, in fact, a thinking man's game.
Let's see his strategy here. He goes high, finds a post, assesses the situation, and a quick jump.
Oh!
He's there!
Oh, and he's landed it. This guy's brilliant.
James, am I the only one surprised that this chess geek is tearing up our big bad Wipeout zone? He's a serious threat to Rubber Woman's time.
Oh, right in the boys.
Would you look at this? He just copped another bishop bashing. Oh.
He still has a great time going, though. Second time on the log, and he's off again.
The Wipeout zone will be the most action strategy man has seen for a long time.
Take 3, and this time he's across and refusing to stop. Oh, what?
I'm sorry, you can't help but laugh.
Come on, Kelly, it's not very polite to laugh. Mind you, that really is very funny. Just nothing graceful about it.
Taking things much easier the second time. He's on the first pad. Rubber Woman's time, under threat. Up to the second launch pad.
He's doing it. This is great.
And he's done. With a time of 4 minutes 29 seconds, that means Strategy Man has taken the lead from Rubber Woman. Now the only one who can sack Strategy Man is our master of disaster, Demolition Dave Marshall.
Talk about coming prepared, JB. After a rigorous home training regime, Demolition Dave has been a force all day. First in the qualifier, second on the sweeper, and first once again to conquer the dizzy dummy. Will his intense DIY training pay off? Let's see.
Demolition Dave actually looks nervous on Killer Surf. Bet he didn't try that at home.
Well, I'd say the one thing an explosives expert tries to avoid is water.
Is it fair to say he's probably the crowd favourite today, Josh?
Well, I've already signed up for a year's subscription to his fan club, so I've got my fingers crossed for the Demolition Man.
Demolition Dave moving nicely over the barrels. Look at that little double. And up for the next one. Oh, going strong. Final barrel and he's at the wall.
But now it's more water, JB. Not easy to keep your powder dry on the water wall.
Doesn't seem to be a problem for Dave.
Nothing's a problem for Demolition Dave. He's a hero. He's a legend. He's a man on a mission.
Big moment here as he reaches the spinner.
Here he goes.
On, he's on. He's assassinating this course.
Oh, he's landed it, Kelly.
He's on. That is quick. It's tight.
Dave. Oh, dude.
Demolition Dave is blazing right now at the long. And he's off.
He's off.
Things are getting really tight.
Back again. Going, done.
Oh!
He doesn't stop.
Ow.
He forgot to hit the brakes. Demolition Dave gives us a lesson in how to make your helmet explode into 1,000 pieces.
Will it be Strategy Man or Demolition Dave? Oh, no. He just can't hold on.
Check out Strategy Man, JB. His strategy right now is to take a nap and think about how to spend the 20K.
Oh, this is going right down to the wire. Back at the launch pads. An extraordinary showdown right before our eyes. Nice and easy. One more to go.
Can't afford any mistakes here.
Demolition Dave. Hit the button. Oh, it's a squeaker. Kelly's with a very anxious Strategy Man.
Demolition Dave!
Do you think your time's good enough?
Oh, he was doing so well, and then he came off at the end, like, far out. I feel really bad for him, but at the same time, I think that because he did that huge face slam into the thing, I could be right.
I have some news for you. His time was quicker than yours.
Really? Oh, what a machine.
An explosive victory for Brawn over Brains tonight as Demolition Dave blows the competition away and pockets a tidy 20 grand. I don't know about you, but after all that action, I need to lie down. We're out of here. I'm James Brayshaw.
And I'm Josh Lawson. For Kelly Landry, good night.